Hi friends, welcome back to my channel Sai Tech Guru. In today's video, I'll talk about what are the top 5 issues in the Poco F3 GT regarding the MIUI 12.5 version. Yes friends, the Poco F3 GT is experiencing few of the MIUI optimization issues. So in case if you are the user of the Poco F3 GT, then definitely you will be noticing this kind of problems in the Poco F3 GT device. And all the problems are related to the MIUI version only. So not targeting any kind of hardware, it's only related to the software issues in this Poco F3 GT device. So let's start with the first issue without wasting any kind of time, which is a screen bleeding issue in the Poco F3 GT device because of the software. So for example, let's play the background mobile game. As you can see, so as soon as you start playing the game, and if you try to change any kind of visual enhancement option, not only this game, any other game in the Poco F3 GT, if you try to change any kind of visual enhancement, as you can see, so the moment you close this game, what happens is that the complete UI will be fixed at high enhancement mode only. Yes, that's our drawback right now, the Poco F3 GTS. So because of this one, few of the users are actually experiencing the screen bleeding problem in the Poco F3 GT device. So this is something related to the software, not to the hardware, because I do have the another phone which is a 10-bit panel only, which is Mi11, and I did not experience this kind of issues in the Mi11 smartphone. So we did experience only in this Poco F3 GT device. So that's my first issue with the Poco F3 GT. In case if you're having this kind of phone, you can definitely experience this problem even with your unit as well. And the second major problem which I'm having with this MIUI optimization is that full screen gestures doesn't work in the Poco F3 GT device if you try to use the third-party launcher. Not only in the Poco F3 GT, even it happens for the other MIUI phones as well. So that's not a big problem, I would say, but still the problem is not yet fixed from the MIUI side. So if you try to go to the full screen gestures option is present, as you can see, full screen gestures. If you don't try to use the default launcher, if you try to use some other third-party launcher, the full screen gestures doesn't work in the Poco F3 GT device. That's another thing the MIUI should be optimized very soon, because these are the complaints which we are trying to give for the past, I think, 1 year as well, but still there is no improvement in this segment in terms of the full screen gestures. Let me show you the default apps, and is I'm trying to use another launcher. As you can see, as soon as I change it to another launcher, the full screen gestures automatically became the navigation bar buttons. As you can see, it's a kind of drawback right now in the MIUI optimization in this Poco F3 GT, where most of the users, they'll definitely experience this kind of issues in the Poco F3 GT device. So something related to the MIUI version only. I'm not saying any kind of hardware problems, only software thing. And another third issue you will be noticing about this long press of the buttons in this phone. As you can see friends, long press. So you may not be able to see right now. Let me try to change the wallpaper to the normal wallpaper, so then you will be able to see it clearly. So these are another wallpapers. Right now, as you can see friends, long press of the buttons sometimes in this Poco F3 GT happens. As you can see exactly, the navigation bar buttons are completely long pressing. As you can see friends, without even your touch. So these are the small issue which is going on in the Poco F3 GT device, not only in mine. So few of the users, they are actually experiencing this kind of issues. So I thought of gathering all the issues in one video, so which might be useful for a lot of other users. As you can see, these other issues going on with the Poco F3 GT device. And next issue is regarding the RAM management. So right now the RAM management is not at all accurate, nothing. It is not working accurately. So right now it's showing 4.9 GB is available out of 8 GB. So now let me try to open a couple of applications. For example, Play Store I'll try to open, and Google Chrome I'll try to open, and I'll try to open even settings and everything. Few other applications like Gallery and maybe Geekbenchmark 5. I'm trying to just open a couple of applications just to show you what happens. So after opening all the applications, the RAM availability should decrease, right? It's not decreasing. It's trying to maintain only 4.8. If you try to see again, it will try to increase. Sometimes it's kind of increasing and sometimes it's kind of decreasing. It's not making any kind of sense. Let me open a couple of other games and a couple of other applications. Then you might be able to understand what is happening here. Let me try to open the game as well. I'm just trying to show you what is happening in this kind of RAM management in this phone. So it's not working accurately, not at all. It's staying exactly 4.8. Sometimes it increases. Let me try to open a couple of more. As you can see friends, right now it's showing 4.7 GB out of 8 GB after opening all these games and applications as well. But still, it's not that consistent at all in terms of the RAM management, which is displaying on the top. As you can see friends, exactly, it's kind of right now it showed 5.5 GB. Immediately let me try to go again, and I'll try to show you 5.7 GB. It's kind of totally inconsistent. Let me to clear everything from the background and let's see what happens. 5.6. Let me to check again. As you can see, it became 4.9 GB. It's kind of completely irrelevant to the applications and games what you're opening in this device. So it's not functioning properly as it was supposed to work. It's not working at all. And another small problem in this Poco F3 GT, so which I'm not sure whether this is a big deal or not, but still, so whenever you try to open some games and if you try to go to the home screen, what happens is that the home screen will get a refresh. Not always, sometimes it gets refreshed. So right now it's not happening, but whenever I try to do the speed test using this Poco F3 GT, I can actually observe that kind of refreshing happening in the home page. As you can see right now, it did happen, this kind of refresh. So this I did see related to the Poco launcher, maybe may not be related to the MIUI launcher, but just something related to the Poco launcher, because I'm experiencing this kind of issues whenever I use the Poco phones, not MI phones, Poco phones. Even the few of the issues like RAM management is there in the MI phones as well. Even the full screen gestures is not working in the MI phones as well. So few of the issues are kind of similar, but this long press of the buttons I did see most of the time in the Poco phones only. This kind of long press of the buttons may be related to the Poco launcher as well. So these are the few things which are just addressing for the Poco F3 GT users who are actually having this phone. You may be experiencing this kind of issues. So let me know in the comment section below, friends, how many issues you are experiencing in this phone. That is what I'm going to just look at the comments of this Poco F3 GT. So thank you for watching. See you in the next video, friends. Until then, stay tuned for more updates. Meanwhile, signing off. Bye.